Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTube. Ryan Engelstad here, Thunderdome, Minnesota, and we're here to talk about attachments tonight. And accessories, I guess. This is on Amazon now, and it has some information for the nail biter that people are talking about. This is the Zoom and Doom zombie accessory survival system. So they are expanding the zombie survival system from the Scavenger and the axe and the stock and whatnot. They are expanding it. So I guess from this picture we can definitely tell that you're using full-length darts and not switching to half-length darts. And if you guys want a better photo of the nail biter from the box, I don't know how many people are, or if this is new information or old information, or if it's of any interest to you guys, but this is something neat that I saw. It was on the Amazon warehouse, so it was a few dollars off the normal price just because of the damaged box there. The darts are in good shape, and the accessories are just fine. I don't have a nail biter, of course, because it's not out yet, but I do have a Scavenger. So let's see if I can get it in the frame. I guess this must be from a router, or maybe from a drill press. I mean, this is like for making a hole in a door for a doorknob, if we're relating this to real world tools. And so that's kind of neat. It has a nice tight fit and nice big barrel, big bore, so it shouldn't do too bad on the dart drag. And yeah, looks okay on the Scavenger. So yeah, the stock is actually nice and long and pretty comfortable. Let's see if I can get it. Yep. And this is like a drill bit holder in the stock. It even has little markings for 1/8 inch, 3/16, quarter, 9 and 30 seconds, and then it comes out like when you're doing your drill bits. So that's kind of neat. And I suppose for the nail biter, being a front loader, essentially, you know, clip fed, whatever, that'd be kind of handy to do your reloads. And then the other side, it has a thing, and I can fit 4 darts in there, but you could also use that for, I guess I wouldn't recommend using it for money, or I don't know, put a map if you're playing HVZ, zombie hunting permit. You can put whatnot in there. Breath mitts, I don't know. Different things. Yeah, so this is a long blaster. It's very comfortable though. But yeah, that's the that new Scavenger accessory pack. So maybe it's designed to go. Oh, it's designed to go that way. I had it on there backwards. So I guess if you're right-handed and using it, yeah, so that'd make it easier to reload right-handed that nail biter. So yeah, pretty cool. Now I also found using that Walmart coupon the let's see, the chrono barrel, and then the, I don't know, pinpoint sight reflective barrel thing. And normally I wouldn't pay the $15 for each one of these without the coupon. Both of them for $20 is a more acceptable price, I think. I wonder if this is helping subsidize the chrono barrel. I'm not sure. They both this takes 2 AAAs, this takes 2 AAs, and it really does change the look of your evader when you put those accessories on versus the look of it with just that long silencer barrel. So I have no idea if this would even be very practical. When you turn it on, you do get a little bit of a red sight, but when I make the room dark, it doesn't project very far. However, it is reflected on the targets, even in a light scenario, bright light scenario. So maybe that's what it's designed for. It's just designed to work with these targets. I'm not sure. It does work over the chrono barrel, which I think is a neat feature. The chrono barrel doesn't get in the way of this sight, so that's neat. So with those two accessories on, though, and the batteries to power it, you're talking 8 batteries, which does make it a little bit of a heavier blaster. So that may be something to consider when you're planning your loadout. Yeah, it looks different with the accessories on there. So I guess maybe now you need to come up with a clear stock to go on that to complete the look. So yeah. So last thing I want to talk about was when we go to wars and people see me and my gear, and Gabe has his gear. Wolfpack Nerf was at the last one. He had his gear on. It does make a world of difference, even just to be able to sling your blaster, to make your hands free to do something else. Instead of sitting your blaster down, walking away from it, somebody else picks it up. Things have been misplaced at events, and things have been left behind at events. We are richer by an Artemis and a couple other blasters that have been left behind that we now need to haul around to events, waiting for their owners to claim them. To avoid that, you can even just use paracord up your own. I know people have talked about using Guitar Hero straps. But this was only $4 on that same Amazon warehouse deal because the packaging was damaged. And it's just a fine sling. It has the nice plastic carabiners. This would be perfect for anybody to use. Not the most heavy-duty thing in the world, but then again, it doesn't have to be the most heavy-duty thing in the world. It would last quite a while. And then they also had this, the belt. I think this was $7, down from, it was like half price from what they normally charge. And again, it's not the most heavy-duty stuff in the world, but it does give you a lot of different pockets to store darts or your, what you need. And it just gives you, the thing of it is, it makes your hands free to do other things, to scavenge darts, to help other people. If someone has a jam and you want to help them, it gives you options when you're on the field. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Go to Goodwill, find a camera bag, find a lightweight bag just to store darts. The worst thing you can do is put your darts in your pocket. All it does is crush the foam, and then you go to jams your blaster, and insanity ensues. So the best thing to do is just show up with any kind of bag. And in Thunderdome, Minnesota, we have a bin of bags for people to use, so they don't put our darts in their pockets, because it just wrecks them. They have a rough enough life as is, without shortening it any further. So accessories can help aid in the fun of this hobby. So that's my 2 bits on that. Take it as you will. Yeah. New accessories, new parts, new things. Way to go, Nerf. Good job. This is Ryan saying goodnight, and have a Merry Christmas.